everyone, my name is Maria and welcome to my new booktube channel. I'm excited to be getting started, so I figured my first video I would do the booktube newbie tag because why not? And I'll be reading the questions off of my iPad because I don't remember anything. Yes, so okay, first question. Why did you start this channel? I have been thinking about it for quite a while. I've watched you booktube for such a long time, and I figured now with 2020, let me learn a new skill because I've enjoyed growing my bookstagram over the past year. So like to, kind of expand my reach and have a new avenue and just get used to talking about books. I'm really great at writing captions about books, but I think I'm horrible at describing books out loud. So this is definitely a way for me to kind of get used to that aspect of the book world. So question 2, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to booktube? This is the question that has left me not wanting to film this video because I truly don't know. I think I'm a fun personality. I think my facial expressions are fun. If I don't like a book, I'll probably give it some side eye or attitude, but I mean, I don't know, I think something fun that I want to see is just to see how my channel grows, how my video content and my ideas grow. So that's something I'm looking forward to and something that I think is going to be fun for myself. In terms of booktube, I mean, I have pretty books. I have a lot of books, so maybe that's fun. I don't know. I'll have to still think of this and then maybe I'll come up with a better answer way down the road. We'll see. So the next question. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I'm excited about meeting more people, talking to people, hopefully, or I guess talking at you technically, and then you commenting about your opinions or thoughts. I just want to have more conversations about books. Again, I love doing it on Instagram, but now I want to do it in a video world, so we'll see. Next question. Why do you love reading? I've always loved reading. My earliest memory is literally of me probably 3 or 4 years old, sitting on the floor with a stack of library books as tall as me, or as tall as 4-year-old Maria was, and just reading them all one by one. I kind of lost that passion for reading in high school, but then between high school and university, I wasn't reading as much as I should have. But then after university, I was yes, got my stride back. So I've always been a lifelong reader. Next question. Which book or series got you into reading? As a reader, I would probably say those read spot books or see spot run books. I forget what they're called, but basically those were kids books. So I remember reading those all the time. It's 4 or 5-year-old. In terms of middle grade books, definitely Charlotte's Web. I mean, who doesn't love that book? It's a classic. It's one of my favorites. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I really just want to know. Maybe this isn't specifically for booktubers, but I'd love to ask just people in general, how do you juggle everything? How do you juggle your time on maybe either Bookstagram, your blog, real life jobs, and then booktube? Because I know that this is such a really time-inducing project and I'm ready for it, but just how do you do it? Because I just don't want my reading to suffer. That's my thing. I would not want my reading to suffer at all, but we'll see. So yeah, that's would be my number one. How do you do it? Give me some tips, please. And next question. When did you start reading? Oh shoot, I answered this already, but basically 3-4 years old. I learned and have not stopped. Where do you read? I read mostly on my couch lately. I mean, with this whole year, with the pandemic and everything, I've definitely been a couch reader since March, basically. But if I was working normally, I'd be reading on the bus, reading when waiting for the bus, reading when 5 minutes before my work ends. So that's what I would be doing. But since I have not left my house for a while, it's the couch for me. What kind of books do you like to read is the final question. That's hard because I feel my taste, especially this year, have really changed. I've started reading more romance books, which hello, that never happens. Who am I? So that's been something new. I've read a couple of magical realism ish books. So again, like that never happens. So that's something new. But I do tend to stick to like contemporary or literary fiction, like mystery thriller, like that, those kinds of books. But who knows? We'll see. I feel like my reading tastes are going to change next year. I don't know why. Don't quote me. But anyways, all right. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm excited if you've watched till the end. Like, thank you. I'm truly honored. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions for me. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Reading Maria. Let's be friends there. And yeah, I'm excited to be on this journey with you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss my next video. Thanks for watching.